not a game, it's a rich thing.
Good morning and welcome to Beaman's Toys TV. Today I'm going to do a review and unboxing of the Hellboy from Hot Toys. Okay, typically this is quite a heavy box when I initially took it on my hand, and then it just feels very much solid in terms of the weight itself. So without further ado, let's see what we have inside the box. So let me just remove the sticker paper, the plastic paper. Okay. So as you can see, you have the badass Hellboy's pictures in front of the box, and this is typically a classic design of Hot Toys box where you have like a sort of a triangles boxing mechanism built, and then you can see the word Hellboy there, MMS527, and then this is the term and condition, the legal warnings, etc, and then the Hellboy's word at the other side. So I really like this particular Hellboy's pictures. It looks very much badass. Okay, I'm not really a fan of Hellboy, but typically I just got this unit because it looked very cool. Okay, let's do the unboxing. The box is really heavy. It feels like we're opening an Ironman box. So what you can see once you actually have the box removed is this is the cast. So this is the way they do it for this Hellboy. It looks a bit different. Okay, so you have a Hellboy's pictures there holding the guns. Okay, so this is the interesting part. Let's remove this from the box. Oh, there's another layer at the bottoms, and then another layer at the bottoms again. So what we have over here is number one, we have this is typically the jacket, and this is the lightning effect, or this is not like a fire effect. So if you see, this is typically like a fire lightning effect. This is the base, and this is the stand. And if you can see over here, right, the base you have two set of holes where you can put a stand over here and over here. So it depends on the stand that you want to, it depends on the positioning, so you can adjust accordingly. Typically, I think they build this because Hellboy is quite a huge size character. So they might need to have more space to the back. Therefore, this is actually created. Next to it typically will be this one. Let me just see. Okay, this is typically the Hellboy's backdrop. I seldom use backdrop, but I think this will be the only backdrop that I'm going to use so far. I have a lot of characters with a lot of backdrops, but I don't typically use it. But I believe this will be the one and only that I'm going to use so far in my collections for display. So let's see what we have inside the box. Okay, so this is typically the fire effect. Oh, it's quite hard. Oh, it's here. This is basically the fire effect. You can put it on the base itself. This is the fire effect floating on the head. So this one you can actually put it on the Hellboy head when he has his horn rebuilt. Okay, and then this is the Hellboy's character. It's really heavy, you know. It's really heavy. So looking at it, what you have is the guns. Let me just remove all this from the box itself. Okay, what you can see from here, this is the guns that you have. This is one gun, and this is the other one. Typically, if you look at it, right, this one look a bit more badass, very metal feel, but it's not metal, it's plastic. This one is look like the typical gun. So let me just hold it on my hand and see what you see. So this is number one, the gun. You guys can see. You can actually turn this side. You cannot push it out, but you can actually turn it. So this is how it looks like. It looks pretty nice in a way. There's no damage on it. There's no battle damage on the gun, or there's no weathering effect for this one. But for this one, right, there is. Let me show it to you guys. For this one, there is, if you can see clearly, there is some weathering effect there. So there are some small little part of items over here. So if you can see this one. Oh, okay, this is another one. So this one is typically for you to put on the fire that you are going to put it on top of the Hellboy head, the flaming one. Yeah, I think this is something to do with that also. So it's quite neat. And then you have some other accessory. A lot of accessories coming from Hellboy. So there's this accessory. So the cross. Very good details. So this is another one. So same, very good details as well. And this is typically the communication device. Okay. So, okay, this is the interesting part. This is the sword, the Excalibur sword. But the one I like the most is the flaming Excalibur sword. I'm going to use this, but this is heavy. This is a heavy sword. This is pretty heavy sword. And then what we have? Let's see. We have the Hellboy himself. We have two pairs of we have extra two hands, two right. Yes, it's right hands. So this is like holding punching hand. This is like holding the Excalibur hand. And we have a few more left hands, 5 of them. So if you can see, it's about 5 of them. We have a holding hands, we have a holding gun hand, a relaxed hand, and then this one is the one that I like the most. This one, I like this one the most. Okay, and then let's see from here. I think on the jacket itself, right? This is how the jacket it looks like, you know. And then within the jacket itself, there's another shirt. So this is like the bureaus. There's another shirt over here that you guys see. So this is another shirt, Bureau for Paranormal Research. Okay. Let's remove the Hellboys from the box. Wow. It's heavy. It's really, really heavy. So let's you guys see clearly. So this is how it looks like. Typically you can remove this and replace it with a horn. This is not a magnetic, so it's not easy to remove, so you need to remove it slowly. I will try to do it later, but you just need to pull this out. And then it's quite muscular. It's very, very muscular. And this is how it looks like. Close zoom to it. Okay, very muscular, guys. I like the body texture. You can see even they have some drawings of the furs. And then not first, what do you call it? Okay, this is the pants. You can actually put the jacket on, but for me personally, I wouldn't be doing that because this one's supposed to be half naked at the top. The tails. Okay, so this is like soft hair. Okay, it's really heavy, you know. So I'm suspecting that it might be metal inside, because when you hold this, right, it's totally different from you when you're holding others Hot Toys normal characters. This one feels extremely heavy. So for you to determine whether this is a metal skeleton or normal plastic skeleton, right, what you can do is you can just remove the hand. So try it out. Just remove the hand and try from this, and you try to see from the inside. See if you can see or not. So if you can see, right, typically This is a metal joint. So that typically show that Hellboy is a skeleton based a metal skeleton based characters, most typically because it's huge, and then you need that kind of base to support the body weight. So I think that's about it. That's how this thing looks like. I think I should be removing all these things, but I don't have a scissor with me now, but it's okay. I will try to put this on to my new space that I will allocate for him. So it will be the box, the backdrops, and also Hellboy's there. So just typically one character standing alone over there. So I will give you guys a look. I mean, once I put this on, I will show you guys how it looks like, and then I think that's it. So if you like our video, just subscribe to us and give us a like, and then until next time, see you again. Bye.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.